Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to what my friends have been affectionately calling Spiderman. I don't get it. But what I do get is that this is fun and awesome. I'm okay with that. Okay. So, gotta remember how to play real quick. This way. Yep, there we go. Pact is making fun of me because I keep screwing up the dodge button. That's me, not the game. It's just I'm not used to dodge being the A button. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I keep wanting to hit, like, R1 for dodge. It's like, no. Good morning, Andre, Justin, and Blackfile. How are things? Web swinging is still awesome. Let's be fancy about it. Whee! Good morning, Quanta.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
Toothbrush. Really? Hello, Hazardous. Weather's been weird, but, I mean, that's to be expected at the moment. Hello, Pico. Hello, Raziel. Hello, Adam Suda. There's no clean way to do this, is there? Well, if I do, like... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, thinking about my map, my route. Yes, because of the hurricane, and probably because of the hurricane behind that one too. But I'm not a hurricane expert, so I don't know. Yeah, they did a good job with the sound design, I agree.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Location is Seaport, please copy.
I'm also impressed because, so people were mentioning it yesterday, but for those who happen to not hear it... Oh, it's down. It's gotta be down. Never mind, there it is. The different voice acting for Parker is awesome.
I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. Huh, you get what you pay for.
Pretty much.
Attention units, a break-in was just reported.
Uh-oh.
Location is Seaport, please copy.
Oh.
Hey, an old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love the classics. Man, this goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour. Don't you guys watch horror movies? Splitting up is always a bad idea.
No, those calculators are super expensive, yeah. I mean, when I went to college, which was a very long time ago at this point, those calculators cost in the triple-digit range. I don't even want to know what they cost nowadays. And yes, I did get to hear Spider Cop.
All units, report of an assault. Officers needed near Civic Center.
Hang on.
An assault. I better step in.
I can't cheat with this one. I don't have the web blossom. Ah, crap! It's my biggest weakness. The big dudes. No. Damn it! No! Not him! Nope. Okay, that's cool. It's like 50 things nearby, but no, don't pull any of them. Just be dumb. That's cool. gonna lose to two big guys again. This is my biggest weakness right here. These freaking big guys. I was talking to Pax last night. He has trouble with them too. He found some kind of strategy, but he has equipment I don't. I'm not giving up. Okay.
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Yeah, the books is the other thing. God lord, I spent so much money on college books. This is not a joke. Thanks to some scholarships and whatnot, I actually spent more my first year on books than I did on the actual tuition. Is it this button? Nope. Nope. Ah, he lied to me. Whatever.
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
Ah! Okay. I guess that answers it. No, I didn't. Hazardous didn't show up. What's my opinion on online college? Great idea, never seen it done well. Just in a nutshell. Yeah. They explained the backpacks. Hi, Leander. Hi, everyone. Sorry I didn't say hi to everyone. Let's see, who's here today? Kid Viper, Pico's here, Raziel's here. Shame about the lack of update. Avasad, Scottish Warrior. I haven't seen you in a while. I actually have the Web Blossom Scottish. It just wasn't finished yet.
Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it.
Oh, for God's sakes. Peter, Peter, Peter! I need to have a talk, buddy. Who else is here? Leander, Dino Face. Am I going to do a rumination on this? I have no idea. As I like to say 700 times a week. Seriously, I get this question all the time. I don't know why. I don't choose my ruminations. I haven't chosen my ruminations in years. Let's see. Jason Bauer's here. Andre's here. Jaluda's here. Scottish Warrior is now a GM. Damn it, man. I knew it. What game are you running?
Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume. Which saved my bacon more than once.
Yeah, what Pax does is he does a special move, which basically flings something into them, which knocks them down. And then if they're knocked down and you web them, then they stay down. So. Ooh, as they say. I mean, I like backpacks as much as the next person, but you know what I really like? Side quests. Can't help getting later.
Spiderman! I need a minute!
Hey, what's up?
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it.
Well, yeah, Kid Viper. I mean, that's the Guild Wars 2 problem in a nutshell, isn't it?
The closer I am to the jammer, the stronger the signal gets.
Am I sure this isn't a jammer? No, apparently this is, in fact, a jammer. Alright, guys.
Man, this is my shocked face.
I could do a lot worse to you, buddy. Like this! Have fun! Don't worry, it'll be like a full minute before you hit the ground. Come on. Hello? There we go.
Gotta take out the jamming device.
I mean, I don't have to. I kind of like the idea of there being... Whoa, 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 whoa!
Until that jammer's in pieces.
Too far, too far.
Workmanship.
Gee, I wonder where the other jammer is. If only there was some kind of incredibly obvious electrical signal
Device. That do anything?
that I could visually see.
Like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place.
Ah, Fisk would never do anything like that. He's a Boy Scout.
Aw, he had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
These guys are really good shots. Look at how much they're able to keep a lock on me. Jesus. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh god, they're way over there. Wow. Take two.
Jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal.
God, those guys are even better shots than I thought. Jesus Christ. Hi.
He had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
Anybody here?
Jackasses. No? Okay.
You're gonna have a bad day. Here comes the pain.
Just need to get rid of the jammer. Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spiderman, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning.
I mean, I liked his suit. Was I the only one who liked his suit?
What tall buildings in the district haven't I checked yet? Nothing suspicious here.
Yeah, the banter, the manually crafted banter is great. I don't see any snipers this time.
For it to still be working, this last jamming device...
Well, those people are insane and crazy, Eshlau.
They're just not very observant.
Got eyes on Spider-Man. I'll get him for you. You're gonna have a bad day. Bring him down already.
Says the man who's going to be found a couple hours from now, webbed to the side of a skyscraper.
All right, let's finish him off.
Yes, I have, Anthony. In fact, to my knowledge, I have hit every single Easter egg at this point, with one exception. I didn't find the Ghostbusters place.
Now I just need to wreck the jammer.
So, do it. Do it. Do
Job's
it.
not done until that jammer.
Do it! Jesus Christ, Parker.
Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Oh, I know, Leander.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out.
Seriously, picture being these two guys.
Docks before they escape.
Look how high up we are, and they're just webbed here. Just stuck here. Yes, there are two suits. I don't know which is which, but I know that one of them unlocks at level 31, and one of them unlocks at 41. So I need to level in order to get the other suits I want. That's Superman's job, Kid Viper. He actually visits from the DC universe in order to just clean up stuff. It's kind of his day job, sort of thing.
Guns. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Yeah, that's one of them, Leander. Eh.
Did I startle you?
Hey, Chocolate Rob. The first fight. I'm surprised that it took him that long to notice, really. I actually got a text from my friend who was watching before, like, he actually managed to fix that.
Let's play the quiet game.
Third one. Oh, there he is. No, there's a fifth, too. Is there like a crouch button? Oh, that's even better if his webs only last an hour. In an hour. Wah!
Status report. Check on Cobra 2. He's not responding.
I'm on it. Nothing over here. Safety.
I know, I should have called first.
Damn! Anybody here that's gonna regret that? Eat them!
See you around, Chocolate Rob.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft.
Well, yeah. Really?
Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Really?
I'll teach you some respect.
Kick it up a notch.
I can't breathe.
Like fish in a barrel.
Show me what you got.
I mean, I haven't beat this game yet, Jammy, but God of War was an incredibly amazing game. So, that's a tough one. Oh, there he is.
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
I'm only level 3. 13, I mean. L3 doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe I have to be in combat, I don't know. I got nothing. Darn it.
Think they'll make the charges on the Fisk stick?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Make enemies more convincing and dynamic. I mean, AI is always, or excuse me, VI. See you around, Jamie. Is always going to be the answer for making enemies more convincing. Making enemies more dynamic? Honestly, I'm going to have to go with proper response reactions kind of a thing there. You know, we all make fun of the, oh, it must have been just the wind kind of a thing. But the more you can avoid that, the better, basically. What the hell, game? Parker, what is wrong with you? No, get the backpack. Get the frickin' backpack. Parker! Hang on. No. So this is me attempting to crawl. See the problem?
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
References. $2 a slice. Hashtag back on toppings if you show them a selfie with the New York color. Help me, Spider-Man, I'm hungry. Hashtag save me with pizza. Waiting in line at the store trying to snag the new Spider-Man plush. On the one hand, what have I become? On the other hand, it's so adorable, guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wiggles and makes grabby hands. Need it! Will you bring him to work one day so I can see him, please? Like I said earlier, the game feels great when you're fully in motion. In fact, so Pax shared a comment that I completely agreed with. The game feels like a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
To explain that really quick while I check that donation. If you're moving full speed, it's great. That's how the game is designed to move. But the moment you have to slow down or do any kind of precision moving, it's like... hang on. Whoa! No, I wanted to... No, not this far. Okay. Whoa, hang on. It's from World's Best Pans! It's a huge amount of money. Holy crap, thank you very much, World's Best Pans. Would you like to put that towards anything? Because you didn't. You just said that I'm terrible, and I'm the worst streamer and YouTuber in the world. And I appreciate your honesty on the matter. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Would you like to put that towards anything? Speaking of which, we have for those of you who haven't looked at the website lately, and I'll be talking about this during tomorrow's lore week, but we have a slightly different setup that we're testing for showcasing the Premiere Run stuff. So, thoughts on that? Funnily enough, I know exactly what I'm going to put that towards. I've been thinking about a new setup for my monitors, and that might be put towards that, so we'll see. That or the mattress. I haven't decided yet. Actually, so I'm kind of committed to buying the mattress at this point. In fact, I've already bought the new mattress frame. 2 weeks ago. New mattress frame hasn't shown up yet. Amazon's like, oh, where it is. I'm a little upset. I mean, whatever.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberty.
What? No!
This construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
Someone's in for a...
People around here work.
Thank you again, World's Best Pants. Legitimately, sincerely. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no kidding, Kid Viper. So, to continue my thoughts to Kid Viper, did you watch any of my BFA premiere run? Oh, of course, I didn't actually do the expeditions, did I? Or did I? I think I did. Either way, the new AI that they're using for the expeditions is kind of an excellent example of what I'm talking about with making enemies more dynamic, immersive, etc. Like, I feel like that works very well in order to make it so that,
I went to college for this.
make it so that I feel more interested in the enemies I'm fighting. They're more engaging, you know?
No, I...
Take a break, you earned it.
See you around, Brave. Hopefully. Thankfully, I'm already grocery stocked up. The governor actually declared a state of emergency here. Last Wednesday, I want to say, something like that. Tuesday, Wednesday. And as a consequence, the grocery stores are...
Hey, Andre, you still up for ramen after this? Andre.
Anyone
Damn,
there?
crap, check out.
Very sleepy.
I'll scope it out.
No!
are basically fleeced clean, is what I was trying to say.
What's up? Spider-Man's around. We can't let him beat us. Racket.
No, not looted. We don't do looting around here. It'll be ridiculous.
I'll get him for you. We can't let him beat us.
Oh, an RPG.
You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
I'm in the state of denial, Ishlo. I'm not worried about the hurricane, to put it into such terms.
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends.
It's true.
I'll be beating him.
I'm Spider-Man. What kind of stupid question is that?
I checked records, and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
I'm fine, Hazardous. Really, don't worry about it.
Have some of this.
I think people are being too alarmist about it. Where I live, at least.
Davey.
Oh, great, more of them. Guys, Fisk isn't here. You couldn't just bail.
It's a good point. Take a break, guys. Wow.
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars.
No, he's over in Gotham.
We can't let him win.
Damn it, game, come on. Ugh. When you don't have camera control, taking out specific enemies is kind of a pain.
Gonna teach you respect.
This guy, over here, with the gun. There's an RPG guy somewhere. Still.
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great. I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
God damn it. Ah, well. I sucked. I always suck, so I guess that's not a big surprise. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Towards the north end of town, there's a really tall mirrored skyscraper. Does anyone know what that is?
People know my parents died in a plane crash. I still can't tell anyone they were government agents.
What?
Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did.
God damn it, I hate that storyline. I mean, I shouldn't say hate. No, not Avengers Tower. Avengers Tower is right here. I'm referring to... Where is it? Is it this one? No, that's the Avengers Tower. Where the hell is that thing? It was one of the first places we went to. I thought it was north. And people were like, this is not the Avengers Tower, Lauren. I'm like, oh. What is it? Nobody had an answer for me. I guess this is it right here. This giant thing. Hey, I appreciate it, World's Best Pants. Not just the money, but the idea that I'm actually doing some decent thing in the world. Yeah, that tower, right there. What the hell is that thing? Because the world sucks, and life sucks, and it is my opinion that that makes it our job to do everything we can to make it better. Otherwise, we'll just be filled. Otherwise, we'll just be filled with fear all the time.
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes.
Woot!
I could never make it work on my own.
So, first of all, thank you very, very much, Larian. Welcome to the 15-month club. I'm gonna have to add new icons to the thing. You know, a few more months here, and I always appreciate it. Thank you very much, Larian. So let's see. 1 cup of buckwheat flour, 1 cup of sifted whole wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of double-acting baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. That sounds awful. Oh, hang on. We've also got 2 beaten egg yolks, 1/4 cup of melted butter, and that's it. That's okay, Raziel. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Headed to see hashtag first and last day. Oh my god, so pumped. What time in theater? I just got off work early. 7:15 on the east side. You know the one. No, I'll never make it in time. Hope it's good. No spoilers. No men. Yeah, I found that to be true as well, Hazardous. Although my sister would make fun of me for that. What?
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
Well, I haven't seen anyone screaming on social media, but I have seen people being people on social media. Does that count? Did I miss a landmark? I missed a landmark. Holy crap. I am terrible. I think what I like best is basically none of this is automated. Like, where you let go of the swing, what direction you're swinging in, how you let go of the swing, what you do as you're moving to the next swing. All of this is manual, and I love it! It would be crap if the system wasn't crap, because then it would just be irritating that, oh god, I have to do more of this stupid swinging. But it's not crap. So instead it's awesome. Oh, see, I missed there. Para example.
Local units, we've got reports of a mugging. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Hang on. Gotta get my backpack first. Very important. Hello? There we go.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Alright, where's that break-in? There it is. Oh, I know, right, Marley? I mean, granted, this fits best when compared to things like the PS1 and PS2 Spider-Man, but how many of you are thinking of the old NES Spider-Man games right now?
Who wants a picture?
Oh my god, Wanda. That was sufficiently amusing that it actually distracted me from the game. Thank you very, very much, Wanta, for the fear.
And no more muggers. I love a happy ending.
I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Oh god, I remember several Genesis Spider-Man. You remember the one where he's slowly lowering Mary Jane into the acid, and it's just really kind of horrifying, and the more you think about it, the more horrifying it is?
Masked up piece.
God, that was just a really messed up game. How about Spider-Man versus Arcade on the SNES? I don't know if that's actually the name of it, but that was the plot. You were fighting Arcade. It was like Spider-Man and the X-Men versus Arcade. Something like that.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
The bar? Which bar, Ashlau? I was just about to stop a mugging before the Spider-Man rushed in. This close, I swear. I mean, I found all the landmarks now, but not all the secret photo ops. In fact, I've only found one secret photo op. I have found the bar with no name, yeah. Hi, Saldir.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
Aww. But I liked Connors. Ah, well. You know, I have to admit, I would absolutely despise being a comic book writer. Because status quo is God. And I absolutely hate it not being able to move forward from a status quo. That would just drive me batty as a writer. It's pretty much the exact opposite of continuity, you know? Not that comics don't have continuity, but you get my point. Because the whole point is that at that point, nothing really matters. It's all going to be undone at some point, and it's just like, okay. am I bothering?
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
I don't know. Let's ask Stark. God damn it. I hope so, James Carmichael. I don't know, though. None of my friends really want to go see it all that badly, so... Well, it basically means at some point or another, Saldir, the reset button has to be hit. Now, there are reasons for that have been argued. I just disagree with those reasons. But as much as I admit it's a cool idea to write for something like Spider-Man or Soups or whatever, at the end of the day, it'd just be like, well, and here's a permanent change to the character that makes it no longer financially feasible. What are you linking me, Raziel?
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
We have money. Oh, thank God! Seriously. Just, whatever. Whatever. What do I know? That's funny. Let's see. So let's go up first. I do too, Hazardous. Oh yeah, so I had a question I saved for today. So obviously, Spidey and Mary Jane, right? I heard many people argue over the years that Spider-Man has better chemistry with other characters. Some people argue Gwen Stacy, some people argue Black Cat, some people argue other characters. What do you guys think? I only mention that because it is, in my opinion, very rare that Parker and MJ actually have any legitimate chemistry together. Come on. No? No. There we go.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look. Trust me, it's less painful this way.
He's right.
Spider crisis coming through!
Shoot a weapon.
Okay.
Check that out. I'll get him for you. Hey, there he is! Take him down! Bring him down already! Boss, point your head!
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button.
It's Spiderman! Take him down before he knocks us all out!
When your attack plan is, we're all gonna lose anyway, so we gotta take him down first. I mean, come on. I guess it's realistic.
I'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care. Oh, crap! Bring him down already!
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts!
What? Oh, donuts? This will not stand, sir. Want something?
Get
Anything?
everyone down! You ever shut the hell up? Thinning us out!
I'm having trouble finding enough items to throw at them. Jesus. Come on. Gotta be something. Anything?
Keep it up! We'll have our asses down! Take him down!
There's one.
Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
You sure? I hear they start that early nowadays.
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
You dead! Cover! What's your take? Let's stop this guy!
And more of them. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
Hello, Dream Whisperer.
Heads up!
There we go. Probably can't get the other stealth takedown thing now, but whatever. You know what? Go away.
Welcome to the airship. Reinforcements. Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quip, and I'm all out of quips.
What? Really? Yes, I have, Kid Viper. Yeah.
Let's finish him off!
No. This guy.
We'll have our ass if we don't take him down!
I don't remember it, Kid Viper.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Well, I sucked slightly less that time. Any hockey friends know if the rink will be open tomorrow? Part of the why I bring this up, by the way, is because I've always felt that he has better chemistry with Black Cat than he does with MJ. Again, that's mostly going from the comics, though. And the animated show, which needed more.
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Yes, we get it. You're into redheads, Spidey. No shame in it. Just, come on, man. Worried about you, buddy. Yeah, I have no memory of that, Kev Viper. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I have no idea what the specifics of what you're referencing. Was she Pico? I didn't know that. I suppose if I was to complain about anything, I would say that I find MJ to rarely be an engaging character, which is the real problem, in my opinion.
Thought she'd be smaller.
One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
Let's go for this first. Now I'm actually... Yes, you did, DeGaulle. By a couple of days. Now I'm actually trying to think of an example of MJ being written, well. Not counting this game, because we've only seen it for one scene so far. I feel like I have read Renew My Vow... Renew Your Vows, but remind me. I mean, that makes sense, Kid Viper. Bats is the same way. It's not exactly a revelation to say that Bruce Wayne is the Mask, you know? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just rolling my eyes at you,
Costume
Azris.
designs. Not bad, but I think the white spider was definitely the way to go.
Which is why I'm not even wearing it. Actually, while we're on the subject. The electrically insulated suit. Woo! Let's switch over to this for a little bit. Just to vary it up. I like the noir suit, but you know, variety is good. Nothing, Hazardous, nothing. Never mind. I thought you were making a joke. So I was responding to your joke. Honestly, Volcanto, I think one of the appealing parts of Spider-Man is that neither of them are actually a mask to him. Seriously. He is one of the few superheroes who is equally both.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
Mysterio! So you're on to go. Because I suppose that's part of the thing, is that if I was to put this, I would say that Spider-Man is simultaneously more mature and more childish.
Active drug deal reported. Any units in the vicinity, please respond. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
Come on. There we go.
Shoot when they're incapacitated.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Well, it worked, Hazardous. See the last guy?
Real fight.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. If I was a
Hey,
cop...
Detective Rarity. Anyways, so to finish my sentence, what I mean is that Spider-Man is more mature in the sense that he's more at peace with who and what he is.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
But he's also more childish in the fact that I've always been of the opinion that Parker doesn't actually know who he is. Like, that part of the point of Parker is that he really doesn't actually identify as either because he doesn't know which he should. So he simultaneously struck on the answer that he doesn't need to just be one, but at the same time did so by accident because he hasn't really decided yet. And I like that kind of... Whoop, hello. I like that kind of dichotomy between the two.
You wanna fight? It's your lucky day. You show 'em.
Who's left? Ah, there you are.
Oh, what? It's not fun getting beat up? Well, sit with that for a while.
Thank you.
The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of fans, Spidey. But yeah, the sort of... I don't know how to phrase this right, but it's something that the MCU has done with Captain America as well. The same kind of almost childlike naivete, which actually makes them more endearing.
This place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns. Obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man.
Mind me.
Up. No, up, not over.
All those solid citizens rub elbows with him on all those charity works. They respected him more because of it. You watch. He beats this rap, he'll be kissing his ass more than ever.
Just between us, first time I saw the boss, I thought, you know?
What? He was out of shape? Yeah, a lot of people think that. Most of them are dead.
How did he get so powerful?
He trained with the sumo in Japan. It's all about mass and strength.
I ain't never seen a sumo do some of the stuff the boss does.
Well, he didn't just train with the sumo. But asking too many questions ain't good for your health, okay?
Why don't you set this one out?
What achievement is that one? Oh my god, Leander, really? Yeah, I agree. Spidey's always been extremely relatable. I would argue that's one of his charms.
You need some downtime.
I got Spiderman!
You don't got nothing.
Spiderman! Anybody?
Great patrolling, but I do have notes.
Com check, Echo 1. No response from Echo 1. Check on his position.
Sammy. Ow, no!
Could have been.
Ha!
Get down!
That's my best performance yet on these. I'm not gonna get the bonus, of course.
Rush your skull!
Okay.
Stay away from his gadget!
Not what I meant to hit. Whatever.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
There we go.
How was he beating us?
Gonna teach you respect!
Someone on YouTube, by the way, actually did a...
Sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
I mean, I don't really need warrants,
I
but,
was
you know.
getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Eat that! Got a present for you! How was he beating us?
I do like how, even for these construction missions, they're still having manually crafted banter.
More of them. Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden. You asked for it. I should have recorded this.
Racket!
See you around, Silder. I hope Predator's okay. I recommend it to Lormo. It's very fun, Eric. Although I'd wait for the patch. I could too, Kid Viper.
Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Oh god, the Comics Code Authority, I remember that. Those were the bad old days. By the way, Eric, just to further sell you on this, I don't know if it's obvious, but this movement is manual. There's no... This is not automated, in other words.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks. When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I webbed you up.
Sorry. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. But I do.
Who's there?
Nap time.
Let's go for this guy.
Damn.
The Comics Code Authority was basically a set of rules for what could be done in comics, and it severely restricted a lot of DC's comic design in the...
What the hell was that?
God, for a long time, I want to say. I don't remember the exact era, now that I'm thinking about it. I'll trust someone who knows the dates better than me to give you the actual dates. But it was for a while.
Gonna teach you.
Hey, Leica. Well, thank you, Leander. As long as I don't find any big guys, I'm cool. Oh yeah, I need to be doing these.
That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write.
Get down here.
I love that swing attack.
We got this. He felt that.
I don't even know how to disarm people, so I'm not even trying for that bonus.
Ah, backup's here. Why don't I have backup? All right, nobody likes me.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
This does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Reinforcements. You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Somebody shoot him down.
Ooh, good idea. You know what's funny is if Spidey was more okay with killing people, the big guys wouldn't be an issue at all. One solid punch would probably kill him.
It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Got a present for you. I'll get him for you.
That's true, I could unlock the bombs and all the other stuff, but I mean, why would I unlock stuff? That's just ridiculous. And yeah, the combat, what's funny is I've been calling this the new Arkham game ever since the very first reveal back 2 E3s ago. It's just I wasn't saying that as a derogatory thing, I was saying that as an awesome thing. And it is! The combat is so great. I'm really enjoying the combat.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
What is this, Stardew Valley all of a sudden? Is that all of them? Protective text changed my sentence from unhappy. Oh, right. I guess that's all of the construction yards for now. So let's get the rest of the backpacks. And then plot!
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None.
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running. Which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Hey, Fisk.
Really? Funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'd be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk Construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Really? Really? It does, yes, World's Best Pants. Now, I admit I actually like the white outfit. I know it's not for everyone. But it was getting to the point where I was starting to have a little bit of a hard time seeing what I was doing at night in the noir outfit. Plus, I also have to admit I just wanted a bit of a variety, and I don't really like any of the other suits I've unlocked yet. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ, come on.
A spider signal. Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Someday, though.
You're not at Bat's level yet, dude. You don't have the money. Let's see. So we need to do... Let's do this route. Yeah, I have to give special praise to the animation department, too. Like, I don't know if you just saw what I just did going through the fire escape. That was awesome. It might have been too quick for Twitch's encoding to actually keep up with it, but it was awesome, trust me. I keep waiting for the music to get old. I can't quite praise it, but it hasn't gotten old yet either, so that's cool.
The last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now.
Well, son, first thing you need to do is you need to go and get yourself more money. Come on. Come on. Ah. There we go. There's no impact damage, no. Here, I'll demonstrate. Controller off. Just hands off the controller. Boop. And there's no stamina or web ammo either. Which, in my opinion, is a good thing, because that would really make this suck. It's like, alright, swing, swing, swing. Stand there for a minute, waiting for my web to come back. It would also encourage players to be super efficient with their web swings, rather than having fun. Like I said yesterday, they could have really screwed that up.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
What's film? Yeah, I can do a superhero landing. Usually if I land in the middle of some enemies, a superhero landing will happen. Whoop, whoop, hello.
Whoa.
See if I can demonstrate.
Muggers never take a day off.
Bam! Superhero landing. There we go. And win.
That's it? I feel like the holdup guys are phoning it in lately.
I mean, they did just get 15 guys to go hold up one person.
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
$100. I mean, I'm not... As options, I'd be okay with it, Volcanto. I'm cool with options. I'm always cool with options. If they wanted to add, like, a survival mode option, where you have to be super efficient with your web, and there was, like, a stamina bar, and you took fall damage, you know, that kind of stuff, I'd be cool with that, as long as it was optional. That's all I ask. Oh yeah, eating, gotta eat, you know. Gotta manage your finances as Spider-Man, add a money meter. Go start committing crimes to make money.
Never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now.
Wow, Raziel. Yeah, gotta leave the game on for 8 hours a night. We gotta make it as realistic as possible. I'm making a little bit of fun, but I am being serious. I'm cool with options. You know, hardcore options, difficulty options. Come on. Immersion options, survival options, etc., etc.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
You got web all over my new car. Internet says it'll dissolve after a few hours. Otherwise, try a mixture of soap, warm water, and industrial-grade sodium bicarbonate. I just have more melee damage for some reason? What the hell for? Oh well. Maybe like F list deck machine, because I mean we all know Marvel's tiers are through the roof. For all the things I like about Marvel, Jesus Christ.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
I've received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man, yes they exist, over my editorials calling him a threat or a menace. Well, I have good news for those people. I'm not gonna use those words here. I have a new descriptive for Spider-Man. Killer, because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic police officer Alvaro Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Don't misunderstand me. I realize it was the psychopathic criminal Max Dillon, whom the media calls Electro, that murdered these 5 individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his misbegotten life for his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras, as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dillon might have escaped with millions of dollars in cash, but money can be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dillon would have killed even more of the bank's patron had Spider-Man not intervened. But how do we know that? The police didn't go charging in. Spider-Man did! Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he a licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know, because we don't know who he is. What do we know? That Alvaro Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight, or ever again. I just wanted to give them credit for actually writing that whole article. They could, like, and that's true. I don't know if they will. My biceps are upgraded for Spidey. Is that how it works for Spidey? I mean, I don't know how his metabolism works at all. You'd think Spider-Man would eat a lot of food. Like, an insane amount of food to fuel what he does. But I know. Let's keep physics and reality out of this. He's a mutant. He's got magic. Okay, I'm cool with it.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
Yup. What's your super mutation? I don't have to eat. That's your mutant power? You make fun, but I don't have to go risking my life every other day, and my bills are pretty low.
Thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius.
Yeah, I've never agreed with that mentality either, Detective Rarity. In fact, to be blunt, I found that to be one of the weaker points of MCU's Civil War. The fact that people were actually postulating that the representative Ross, what was his I actually don't remember his title, that Ross's argument had any real validity when it didn't. It had no actual validity in reality. There were so many ways to dice apart his argument, but everyone was like, no, it's totally true. The Avengers are the reason that things have gotten worse. I mean, Vision even said that, for Christ's sakes. Secretary, thank you. Secretary Ross. Moron. Him, not you guys. You guys are cool. Hey, a plane. Hey, 2 planes. Holy crap.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
I'm not sure about the policy of escalation. It's just, in my opinion, too many comic book fiction, or superhero fiction in general, just sort of automatically assumes that superheroes breed supervillains. They just take it as a writ law, like gravity, and that bothers me. Hey, there's the Wakanda embassy. Which is a shame, because I think there's a legitimate statement to be made there, or a legitimate storytelling, I should say, to be made there. Sorry.
Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her.
But it's an awful city. It's Dragon Age 2 all over again, guys. I don't believe so, Kuror, no. Oh, yeah, exactly, Adam Ciuta. Ross being like, alright, so the world's in danger from the single most dangerous thing we've ever faced, and it's already caused tremendous damage to everything. We've already lost Iron Man. Yeah, arrest Captain Rogers. That's the best use of my time. Moron. It was even worse because Rogers kind of, you know, was reaching out a hand to him functionally, and Ross is like, yeah, no, screw you.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it.
Three more. I mean, there's a lot of debates about that Dream Whisperer, so I suppose it depends on your opinion.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes.
Also, I like his references, which include Otto, May, and Norman Osborn. Given, I know Spidey's a kid, I know he doesn't know how to capitalize on connections, but this is one of the most connected people in New York, and he's just like, eh. Yeah, I like that too, Detective Rarity. To be frank, that's one of the things I liked about the Arkham games, was that this was a Bats well into his career. No.
Wonder what Mr. Lee might... Fisk beat the hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence, until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck. Wonder what Mr. Lee might know about this mask.
Nothing. Shut up. You don't know nothing. We're doing side stuff. They hid Little Billy? Although I have no idea what Hawkeye was doing. Really, I don't. Aww.
Captain Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
So, that is all the backpacks, all the Fisk hideouts, all the landmarks, and I think we did all the crimes, too. The thug crimes, specifically. So we are actually at 100% right now, for what we have currently unlocked. Yep. On with the plot. Ooh, I should send out a tweet. Yeah, I think I will. Oh, yeah. While I'm in midair here. Oh, I'm putting that on right now. Oh, yeah. Perfecto. Only Peter Parker could literally go fight crime in his PJs and somehow make that work. Nah, Discord's fine. Anyone in my Discord who isn't watching me doesn't want to. Does it have a power? I didn't see a power. Yeah, no associated suit power. So no, it's just pure cosmetic. Real quick. The 100% suit. Oh god, is it going to be even worse? Okay, real quick. I mean, the problem is we have to establish the rules, Cat Viper. Marvel and DC are both magical lands with super science, genetic mega mutation, literal magic, figurative magic, extra-dimensional creatures, aliens, deities with divine power. I mean, we have to define the setting before we can answer that question. If we just moved the DC rules into reality, that would be awful. That would be terrible. So, again, we'd have to decide. Like, if Superman existed in real life and he was as awesome as he should be, yes, I think that would be a good thing. I could say that pretty definitively. But, oh yeah, multiverses. Forgot the dimensional stuff, too. And time. There's a lot of time manipulation going on. Anyways. Clones. There's clones. Clones with bad cologne.
Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
playing on his phone.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Clones with bad clone.
Yesterday's tragic events that took place around town, leading up to the capture of New York City crime overlord Wilson Fisk. Police first responded to calls.
A day later, they're still showing the Fisk story. What kind of weird world is this? Actually, that second part is totally true, Volcanto. There's a lot of colognes with bad clones.
Peter, how are you?
It's one of the problems with Axe, if you'll ask me.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, but she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
And then Peter dies.
Hey, kid. How's all the science stuff going?
Not bad, thanks.
Don't think so, Eshlow. I just started Season 4 from my perspective. I'm actually running way behind because I've been working on other stuff.
Pete, good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, no kidding, Kid Viper. Of course, she insisted she was winning last time. But I'm not sure I agree with that sentence looking at that board. Just seeing if anyone else has anything to say. Looks like they don't. I know he's upstairs. Meh, whatever.
Gotta keep my medical records in order.
No, I've noticed that too, Trickster, which is kind of cool.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen.
What?
That mask, it's...
What?
It could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Yeah, that's totally gonna work with MJ. Hey, MJ, it's too risky. Really? She says excitedly.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
And then the rhino attacks. There's a nice close-up of our new outfit there. Very chic. God, it looks so awful.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
I've done everything. I've done everything. Go explore the city. No! I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some research. Maybe. has... Oh, I do? Aha! I do have a side mission unlocked. Excellent. So we're going to do two things. First, Hazardous is going to give me a location. Or I'm going to stab him. I mean, I'm okay with stabbing Hazardous. It's cool. Oh, God. So this city looked nice at night, but it looks so much better at day.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Yes.
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry. I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
Talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Oh, God. Is there going to be shawarma? What do you mean, Dream Whisperer? Like just walking down to the ground level? Okay. Damn, still locked. Means the other one's probably still locked too. Jesus, Dakoita, really? On the nose. I mean, I get that certain tropes are certain tropes, but come on. At a certain point in time, it's just Lavos. I don't like Back Alley Pharma, though. Damn! Alright, no research for me. Which version, Kid Viper? If you don't mind my asking. Actually, supposedly he does the finger bang thing from the Tobey Maguire stuff, so... Really? Now I have a mission to go here? I walk out... Whatever. Where's Avenger Tower? It's up here. Right? Yep, there it is. There's a cop place around here.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just... I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
I went straight there. It's physically impossible for me to have gotten there faster. Oh, right. Sorry, Kid Viper. Well, I still think you're evil and insane, but I'll accept it this time. The first and last day.
Active drug deal reported.
What?
Any units in the vicinity, please respond.
There shouldn't be any crime.
Any officers near Central Park, please proceed to the scene.
There should be no crime in New York City.
be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Let me move, game. Jesus, let me move, game. Would you stop shooting me? Don't be fooled, Tizara. It's a terrible game.
Knocking
Filled
the
with cinder
stuffing
blocks.
out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Okay, now there should be no crime in New York City.
A text to your...
Can I get an autograph?
No autographs. Okay, so there's a cop place around here somewhere, according to Hazardous. Now, if he led me astray, pinkies are going to be chopped, so let's see if he was correct or not.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
I don't know. Epic Da Vinci. Not too many. Also, Avengers Tower. Just pointed out. Okay, so there's a cop station somewhere around here. I'm gonna need slightly more directions than that if it's just near the tower. I mean, come on, man. Well, in the meantime, let's answer Dream Whisperer's question, shall we? Whoop, too far. Or not far enough, rather. Sorry, guys.
I got a motor, but man, Spidey's so cool to see. Hey, Stevie, check it out. Spider-Man, yeah! How's it going?
I can't, like, just walk. This is walking. No, Epic Da Vinci. There's just a whole bunch of potentials.
Move it, Spider Jerk! What's up, Don't got time for you!
Watch it.
So, no jaywalking, just normal walking.
Should you be swinging or something?
Wait till they see this at work. I got him.
Nice to see you, dude.
Selfie!
Just be standing here like
Oh, I should have done web hands.
Sorry. Sorry.
Subway's that way.
That's enough hero worship for today. Later, Spidey.
This guy Mortello made an offer on the property. Says he wants to open a club.
You're even older than life.
I know it's
Just
called
walking the people.
but him being in jail does not mean you get out of going to school. You worried about getting killed walking the streets?
Spidey! I saw that this kid got on TV. He's waiting to jump through that window. Wow!
I never wanted
know
my
you've
kid to go
taken
to
a lot
school
of
in the
flack
city,
lately.
but now...
I just want to say, I'm with you.
That's actually kind of weird, Shadow Machine. I'm not sure I could see JJ doing that.
Without the usual donation.
But I'm with it.
Bugle? Unfair hiring practices. Boycott the Bugle. Unfair hiring practices. A lot shorter than I thought. Boycott the Bugle.
Unfair hiring practices, boycott the Bugle.
Way up high!
In the flesh.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks like I'm a mugger. Like, yeah.
Ooh, do the hand thing.
Over here. You don't mind, right?
Spider-Man, I was in Times Square during the Fisk assault. Come on, just listen, thank you. Keep my light.
Spidey, can you, like, lift something heavy or something?
Let's go! Very nice!
Win-win. But is that safe?
And I'm off! Okay, I have to admit, that's surprisingly well done. Just a bunch of people voicing their opinions. Some positive, some negative, and some completely neutral. Like, you saw the person who was like, Subway's that way. Aha! A police station! Alright, what about it? How's it going, guys?
Hey, we don't need you here right now, right?
Oh, okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'll just be over here doing spider stuff. Hey, what's going on? You're on your phone. Okay, that's very logical. Spider-Man just walked up to you, but you're on your phone. I understand. Level 47 is going to beat itself. I mean, there's the Avengers Tower. What am I looking for, Hazardous? What is here? See, if I was to use one word to define as like the core central pillar of J. Jonah Jameson, this is just my opinion, of course, it would be pettiness. I could still see him doing some good. I could still see him doing, you know, actual help. But it would have to be from that petty angle, you know. Trying to get the publicity from it kind of a thing, you know. That moment when you drop your chapstick and be drug dealers on roof. Completely unaware. Spider-Man swoops in, obliterates faces. Perfection. We could go the slow way, or we could go the fast way. I think we're going to go the fast way for this. That's ridiculous, Cat Viper. Everyone knows that monodimensional characters are the best! What's up, man?
Something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there.
Oh, I know what this is.
Fine, see what's going on.
Pax told me about this. Pax told me about this. Imagine living in these apartments. And then imagine your soul slowly being ripped out of you by how horrible it is living in these apartments.
There's the theater, and the crime scene. I better find out what happened. Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
Oh god. Think about how many copycats Spider-Man has to deal with on a regular basis.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
Of course. Of course.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way. South.
Thanks. I got a little turned around. Someone's impersonating me. It could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Oh no. Not the chameleon. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out.
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction. There's the fire damage. Looks like it got put out quickly.
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks. Give your friend my best. Whoever faux Spider-Man is, he's helping people. But what he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him. Wonder if other me left anything behind.
Okay, fine.
He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
It's probably a good thing, Parker.
Looks like the fire was caused by an electrical short, not arson.
That's also good. It means he's not causing crimes.
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice work, Spider-Man. Quick thinking with that extinguisher, Spidey.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
God damn it.
He used a fire extinguisher. What type of suppressant is in this? ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
And yes, I'm wearing this outfit for this mission on purpose. I would have changed otherwise. Guy's fast to get this far ahead of me already. Jesus. Sorry.
Alright, enough of this break.
It's actually amusing how much tech we have on us, given how poor we are.
Those hot dogs smell amazing.
Don't push it. You already got your freebies, Spidey.
He gets free hot dogs? I never get free hot dogs. He's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Need directions?
Oh no, this guy, sorry.
Come on, man, lay off. I told you everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late.
No, he's gonna get shot.
My doppelganger's got some skills.
I told you. I give up.
That's gonna leave a mark. This one will need painkillers for a few days, but should be fine. And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good, even if his methods are nuts. The police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire escape. That's him.
Look at his outfit.
I seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you're not.
Oh, for God's sakes. Really?
Trying to even the odds a little.
Give me that. Jackass.
Knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
Let me just even this up a little bit, huh?
That's the real Spider-Man? No way.
You know how to fight.
I'm a black belt. Teach at Chikara Dojo.
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
Look out!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
Swear I saw a guy on the roof. Oh, there he is.
You know, if you want to help your community, there's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of the suit.
Stop shooting at him. Jesus, dude. Have some decor, at least.
Rocket launchers? Hi, I'll finish them off. Tell me twice.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even see that one. I mean, he kind of is a random guy who wants to help, but yeah, I'm with you. At least he has some capacity to function. Like, if someone like me tried to help people in need, I'd just die. They're like, alright, I got this, citizen, be not afraid. And then I'd break my glasses.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it?
I have superpowers.
Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
Woo, faster swing speed. 5%. Oh, come on, game. Give me more than 5%. Give me some. Oh, I didn't even think about that decoder. Oh, well. God, this music sounds so Avengers-y. Like, it's not a bad thing, it's just, wow. Woohoo! 6% increased swing speed. Hold me back. Feel the blur. I'm Spider-Man no more for the next 10 minutes. Like, I actually enjoyed Spider-Man 2. I know I'm one of the weird ones, but there are parts of that movie that just made me go, ugh, really? So there's Fisk Tower. Or Fisk... Yeah, that's right, Fisk Tower. Nice place, really. He's got good taste. Oh god, we're going across like the entire city here. I should make sure there's nothing else on the way here before I just cross the entire city. Yeah, okay, we're good. What is that? Oh, it's the Feast Center. Yeah. I'm seeing double. 2 Spider-Man? I saw Spider-Man pass by. Did he change suits again? I wish I had threads like that. How many of you are there? Last I saw 2 of you like hashtag clones? No! There are no Spider-Man. There was one good Spider-Man clone. Okay? Ben Reilly was awesome. And then they ruined it.
Friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. Lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
don't blame you, Justin. I didn't even find out until like a couple years ago just how bad the Clone Saga really was, because I gave up in the middle of it. In fact, I basically have never really read Spider-Man comics, like really, as in getting the monthlies or the periodicals, since the Clone Saga. Since about the middle of the Clone Saga. I loved the... Oh, whatever. We'll talk about it.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Hey, hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Osborn.
The devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics.
No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Damn. That is just cold.
Easy.
And that is...
They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you.
And you don't make any money.
I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm sorry. That was... I've always liked Norman better as the businessman than as the Goblin. Just my opinion. Like, I've always thought he was a really engaging villain. And even like an anti-villain when he was in the suit. The suit. You know what I mean?
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad.
Yeah, no.
No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
If only you knew someone named Stark. I'm telling you. A little proper funding and so many supervillains would never have happened.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Cool. I'm with it. I'm with it. Oh, excuse me.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
It's like being in LA all of a sudden. That sounds like a joke. It's not. When I used to visit my grandparents in the LA area, not even in LA downtown.
Visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
We used to have a joke that wasn't funny. If you can't see the air you're breathing, how do you know you're really breathing it?
And gotcha.
It was really, really bad. I don't know what it's like nowadays. I haven't been to LA in many years.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Damn it, too low.
Got it. Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Oh, tell me we get more mid-air photo time. I love mid-air photos.
Great light on that one.
A little faster. Come on.
Perfect.
I didn't think it would slow time that much.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
That would be pretty weird. But I'm with it.
Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on
What?
East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
So I have to admit, I don't know, like, anything about Negative Man. Is mind control one of his powers? Or mind possession, or whatever? I'm just curious. But I know what suit I want. Yeah! There we go. Alright. Yeah, sure, we'll try that out for a bit. What else we got here? Ooh, yes, yes, I want that. What is this? No, I want... Yeah, sure. Now we look awesome.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
God, you notice how it's like pulsating? You see that? I love it. How do you keep your mustache looking so sharp? For real! Hashtag one sharp mustache. Just got a job offer from Oscorp. Can't wait to change the world. Can anyone beat Osborn? Our award-winning political team analyzes the mayoral campaign in the latest Bugle. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna start seeing new enemies now, I'm sure. A Spider-Man Patreon. I mean, if people are willing to support a loser like me... Spider-Man at least has superpowers and is actually helping make the world a better place. Hello? There we go. Okay. What's our mission? There we go. Wildlife tracking isn't glamorous, but it's important for a city the size of New York's... A city of New York's size and density. You need some high-grade location triangulating to pinpoint something as small as a bird in this urban jungle.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing Spider-Bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other Spider-Bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one.
Probably J-Man. Although, we've talked about that before.
Nothing unusual, just taking my Spider-Bot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do.
So, real quick. We've talked about what it would take for me to accept superpowers in real life, and it would have to be pretty high tier, or under a pretty specific set of circumstances. But if it was one of those, there's only one superpower in the game, you know? If, in other words, I was given Spider-Man's full power set, and no one else was given any superpowers, then yeah, I would use them. I would do something with them. First thing I'd do is make a whole lot of money. And then use that money to do some freaking good. Come on, Spidey! I will call myself the financier.
Okay, it's following the pings from the other Spider-Bot. Let's see where it takes us.
I'm watching you. Oh, come on. They're not going to react? No, they're not reacting. Oh, well. I would probably not go with a spider theming.
The kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
It's true. Oh, okay, fine. Probably not, little Billy. But those reflexes would help with a whole lot of things. I've said it before and I said it again. Spider-Man's greatest ability, his most useful ability, is his agility and his reflexes. How many of you saw Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
It's true. It was the second...
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
I can't think of the actor's name. Andrew Garfield, I want to say. It was the second Garfield film. And that film is garbage. Let's just get that out of the way. But it did have good moments in it. Moments that I actually praise for how good they are. And one of them was when when Electro Dude was like in his opening scene when he's electrifying the whole area, and there's this several seconds long shot of the camera showing the audience everything that's going on in that scene, and then it shows Peter going through and preventing all the bad things that we saw from happening. It was one of the best ways, Electro, thank you. It was one of the best ways I've ever seen Spider-Man's agility and perception properly demonstrated in a visual perspective. I liked that. I thought that was really well done. Like, that kind of situational awareness and, again, reflexes is Spider-Man to me right there. That was great. I loved that. And then you had the dubstep song. Actually, I liked the soundtrack, too, to be honest with you. In fact, to be blunt...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Really?
If I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it.
Really?
This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym.
I don't know where that is, Shadow Machine, but I will try my best.
Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac.
Hey, Mighty Mage.
Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
But yeah. Whoa, whoop, whoop. Did I not? Did already... Okay, this has got to be the one I just did. A spider bot went between my legs when I was jogging. What? Hey, Oscorp, I think you have a spider problem. Just saw Spider-Man break into one of those station things from my window. He's a menace! Hashtag he's a menace. I don't know enough of those words. Te vi hoy desde el Empire State. Eres increíble. Saludos desde Colombia. I'm guessing that says I was just at the Empire State Building. I saw the Incredible Spider-Man. Greetings from Colombia, I think. My Spanish and Portuguese and all that is extremely rusty. Thank you, my friend. Saludos. A ti también. I used to actually be able to hold conversations in Spanish. I have so lost it over the years. Yeah, Shocker's still robbing the bank. What, I got stuff to do. Yeah, Paranoia. I like that song. Like, I legitimately like the song Paranoia. In fact, I would also praise the acting of, I can't remember his name, one of the Wayans brothers, I want to say, of Shocker before he became Shocker. Like, he did a legitimately good job of portraying that guy before he got superpowers. He was an interesting character, he was properly nuanced, and it was probably one of the better presentations of that particular combination of mental illnesses that I've seen recently. Well, I used to have several friends of mine who were Mexican, who basically didn't speak a word of English, and so I kind of kept up. I got into the habit of talking with them in Spanish, and that's how I kept up on Spanish, and then I moved away from there, and I haven't seen them since, so that's why I lost it. Alright, Shadow Machine wanted me to go somewhere. Hang on. So, 103rd and CP West. Where is that, Shadow Machine? Or Electro, god damn it, whatever. Electro, Shocker, they're all the same thing. Jamie Foxx. That's who I mean, Jamie Foxx. I'm not actually exaggerating or kidding. I think he did a really good job of pre-Superpowers Electro. Meanwhile, Hazardous wants me to go over here somewhere. That's 6 blocks down, huh? 1, 2, 4, about there. Yes, Dream Whisperer, there are. Yeah, the whole MCU's in, it's just this has nothing to do with the MCU.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
Of course he is, J-Man. Okay, so this is 97th. Actually, I totally do, Dakota, yes. Once we start unlocking the actual villains. I actually do check my emails. In fact, I just got that email. I wasn't going to check it right now because, I mean, I'm streaming. But I did get the email, don't worry. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's strange. Where I come from, the cities get higher number when you go south, not north. Is New York City actually like that? The numbers go up when you go north instead of south? Honest question. As I said, haven't been. Okay, here's 109th. I went too far. Here's 105th. So this is basically 106th. There's the park. Here's 105th. Oh, we're not turning. Oh, no, we're turning. We're turning. Okay. So here's 105th and whatever this street is. Thank you, Mighty Mage. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just kind of leaving the camera going around. No, I do not, Roaring. Yeah, it feels like this is a quietly condensed New York City, which makes a degree of sense. Because, you know, actual New York City, even just this area is huge. So this is 105th and Columbus.
The morning show with Spider-Man.
Oh no, I totally do, Twitch Benjamin. What? Oh, God.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
That was amazing.
Their business. They deserved it.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt. Okay, so this is... No, it's still Columbus. Here's what this street is.
Sounds corny, but keep up the good work.
That's not going to be labeled, is it? Ah, well. That's right. Back here. Got one of those new Spidey suit plushies. Surprisingly hard to find, but I ended up grabbing one at Halal Meats and Cheese, of all places. Yes, we are his deviants. God, I love this suit. I might stay with this suit. Alright, steam heat is the most environmentally friendly method for in-home heating, but the pressure required creates a lot of safety concerns. This station keeps an eye on these things and makes sure none of the pressure in nearby units exceeds tolerance. No, Mighty Mage.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes.
It'll be fine.
The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
Wow, it's really one of those it's happening now kind of problems. Okay, then.
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
No bet.
Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
Spider Cop's got this.
Won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
Nope. Game? Alright, we're gonna do this the hard way then. Did I not hit it? There we go. Jesus! I was just being troublesome. Oh, the web mechanics are great, Mighty Mage.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
There is no falling damage now. There's DLCs like on? Is my question to you.
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
I can't even pay for rent. Or am I the only one who forgot that he has a active I can't think of the word. Kicking you out of your home thing happening. My kid lost his balloon and Spider-Man just watched it float away. So how many of you get the balloon references? I'm just curious. Eviction. God. Maybe I am coming down with dementia. Keep losing words. Yeah, you actually can't attach to web stuff if there's nothing nearby to attach to. It makes going through Central Park kind of a pain. Ground Strike, huh? Where's Ground Strike? Is this Ground Strike? Where's Ground Strike? Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't have enough skill points to get Ground Strike. No! Damn. Okay, whatever. So, those balloons. Ugh! That's all I gotta say about that. Ah. My balloon! My balloon! I mean, that depends on my viewers more than me, Lycon, I suppose would be the answer to that question, then. Same with any DLC thing, just like we did the South Park thing. Let's see. They're terrible houses. I hate them. So let's see. Right now we have 4 potential positives for story, and 1, 2, 3, 4 potential positives for gameplay. Actually, closer to 5. Sorry. So, I know some people are like, there's only 1 positive, 1 negative. It's because so many of the positives and negatives are currently potentials. They've got a lot of italics going on right now. So that's the problem there. Okay, so, boop. So this is going to sound weird, Dream Whisperer, but what do you mean by repetitive tasks? Is it? No, it's right there. What? Completely the wrong way. Hello? Oh god, they've already shut this one down. Ah, that Dream Whisperer. No, that didn't actually bother me all that much. There were only a couple of repetitions. Ow. No, what bothered me was the same lines of dialogue. No, Tigzar, and I'll never put it on. Ever. So why is this not opening? Usually there's a pop-up saying required skill. Now let's run away a bit and then run back. Don't do it, Hector Anthem. No, I'm kidding. No, there'd be a check mark if I already did it. Weird. I don't know what's up with that one. Exactly, Tigzar. Now, shush. It's totally not in the game. Alright, fine. Just for Tigzar, I'm going to temporarily switch back to this outfit. There we go. Just for you, Tigzar. Not that I'm aware of Dream Whisperer, no. So earlier this year, twice, I was actually accused of being a PS4 hater, which I find hysterical. But I've always found that... As of right now, I would say that the PS4 is the gaming console. The Switch is doing its own thing, as it's pseudo-portable, comfortable, made for people who, you know, are like me, kind of a thing.
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
Thanks, Jameson. Never change. So the PS4 is the actual gaming console. It's the one that's got, you know, it's just your traditional classic gaming console. The X-Bone is there if you don't have a PC, or don't want to invest in a PC, or don't know how to get a proper PC. The PC is the PC, and the Switch is doing its own thing. Black and yellow? Don't... Oh no, I can't afford that one, so sure, there you go. New York is renowned for its pristine drinking water. But it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. The station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring small bodies of water with connections to the city's mainland. Who knows?
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Hey, Spiderman! I just launched an app that's a daily live trivia game show. I'd love to have you as a guest host.
No.
Say cheese!
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
Why is there always no time for these things?
Jump the gun! Woo! Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
$250 meters. Oh, goody. Well, Oscorp's right over there, so...
Not low enough.
Isn't the Avengers Tower taller than this? I mean, I don't know. God damn it. Frickin' building's getting in my way. Yes, take 0.
Got nervous, I guess.
No, there was a building in my way. Again. No, 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 no! God damn it! Buildings! Why do you exist? At least there's no actual timer, despite us being in such a hurry. Let's go this way.
Got an itch, it should work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Why are we in such a...
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Woo! That was fun. You must be crazy. Don't go leaving a spider splat on the sidewalk. Anybody else think the Wi-Fi in Central Park's been spotty recently? It's Central Park, man. Shouldn't you be annoying nature? Hey, there's a spawn near the playground, and I need it to finish my evolution in that mobile game I love so much. Also, I'm 50, jerk. Reply from Monster Catcher Guy. Well, no, let's do this one first. Look, I'm just saying. Pokemon Go exists in the Marvel Universe. Which means Pokemon exists in the Marvel Universe. I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe Pokemon is one of the multiverse dimensions. I don't know. Yeah, we'll call it Man of Steel, Tigzer. Not really, Eshlo. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even sure if I've ordered it yet. I don't remember. Beetlejuice? Really? You named this Beetlejuice? Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? Harry Osborn and Oscorp, that's who. Seriously, though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on them before they become a health risk. Yeah, can we just kill all the pigeons? All of them.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously, though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu.
It's so serious, it's visible.
They mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine.
Can I just shoot them?
Gotta spread it fast.
I just want to kill them.
Pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
Seriously, can we just kill these things? All of them?
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor.
To kill them.
I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
That's because the Avengers are dealing with larger scale problems, Spidey. I mean, no offense, but you are the neighborhood Spider-Man. You never should have gotten on that spaceship, I'm just saying.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
I got him.
Really? I'm just gonna emit vaccine here. Well, I mean, it is true, Anthony. He is a local Avenger. I mean, I don't want to sound negative. There's actually a tremendous amount of value in having local superheroes in a superhero setting. I really legitimately believe that.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go.
But you can't complain about doing local problems when you're the local guy.
The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. Well...
Hey, turn this way.
Wow, this is a nice playground area. Holy crap. I wish I had areas like this around here. Yes, flatulence out his arms.
And 1 more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
I'm trying so hard
Stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
not to make an Alex Jones joke here. Yes, they could, Hasbus. Also, that sounds ridiculous, Shadow Machine. I'm sorry. No offense to your sister's coworker, but what the hell?
Lights back. Move left.
Hello? Hello?
What's up?
Why is this not working?
location ever. Quit it!
Scaring me.
There we go. Had to get a little air. No, that way. There we go.
Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
I like how the whole area is covered in this fog now.
Superhero bozos blocking sidewalks.
Ah.
Did it. No zombie pigeons.
No zombie pigeons, guys.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Damn it, Harry. Stop being a hermit. No. Ah, there it is. We'll be Ben for a little bit. How's that sound? Oh, ha ha ha. The Scarlet Spider's suit power is to spawn a decoy. I still want to try this one out in combat, so we're going to leave that on. So does this mean we're cosplaying as our own clone? Just for you, Justin. Well, I mean, I like Ben Reilly too, so whatever. I'm one of those people who has the weird opinion, that looks so weird, that the Clone Saga could have been one of the better Spider-Man stories ever. This requires you to continue playing the story. Thank you for telling me. I do appreciate the informative. Yeah, Clone Saga could have been legitimately great. I was really in favor of the idea of Spidey, that is to say, Parker, retiring. He's got a kid, he's got MJ, he's done the good fight, and he's passed it on to someone else. And Riley was an awesome character. So, yeah, I was with it. I screwed that up. Ah, whatever. Sorry, Shadow Machine. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sure there are decent people who are vegans. I just haven't met them. Ganymede. Who is naming these? Kind of funny to have a marine research station all the way up here, but it's got great sight lines to the river. Any health issues crop up, we can address them pretty easy through aerial dispersal, once the system comes online, that is. That's a weird loading screen. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. Okay. Well, there's actually two of them, Eshlow.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life, and we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick.
It's always in a hurry.
Get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water.
For reference, I also like this suit. It's got just enough superhero with just enough, like, not superhero. You know what I mean? I'm fine, Shadow Machine, but thank you. Really? I'm right here.
Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man.
The world could use more good garbage men. I actually have a lot of respect for good garbage men, so, you know, what the hell do you want from me? I'm 15 meters away. Come on. No, 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 no. Alright, hang on. Seriously? Get it. It's right there.
These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight.
Sure. We'll start doing them airborne. Fine. Whatever. It's safe to just break those barrels on the side of the buildings, right? That's cool. Physics be damned. Not personally, no, Shadow Machine. But I have been to actual naval docks in my life. And those are just festering wounds of death.
Perfect spot to spray.
Like, holy crap. Port water is bad water.
If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide.
Oh god, the Hudson.
Cover a wide area.
I've actually been to the Hudson. Over, I guess is the word to use there.
The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
Yes, I'm literally putting chemicals in the water, guys.
More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me.
It's true.
The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips.
We appreciate you, Spidey. We appreciate you. Also, I don't think the goons do either, just saying. Yeah, no thank you, Trickster.
All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you.
Don't worry, though. I'm only affecting the fish, not the frogs. Frogs are
I bet
safe.
someone calls this into Jameson as Spiderman, water polluter.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured.
Finny fun? Sorry. Come on, Spider-Man. Get on the thing. Fine, whatever.
Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
You clearly don't know corporations the way I do, Spider-Man. Whatever. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I just saw Spider-Man crop dusting a park. That's true, Leander! So, I thought you said it was on the east side, Hazardous, not the west side. And while you get back to me in like a minute, I'm gonna go over the next one. Well, first thing you do, Markley, is you eat all of them. All of them. Okay, so it is on the west side. Alright, well, let's... Oh, nope, that's Oscorp. See if we can find a police station around here, guys. Somewhere. Like, give me something to go off of. Yeah, we've been to... Oh, in real life? No, I have not, Shadow Machine. Oh, here we go.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane, a perfectly valid question, but have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider, he jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
And yes, I have in-game Shadow Machine. I think cities, and this is going to sound like a really stupid statement, but I think cities are like a lot of things in real life. They're good in moderation. A city that just grows and grows and grows is not a good thing. Some of the better fiction of Star Wars has analyzed just how horrifically awful Coruscant really is, for example. Still looking hazardous. The camera kind of tilted this way so I can see. Yeah, terrace. I gotta admit, when I think I said this during the KOTOR lore run, but the very first time I played KOTOR, my reaction to Terrace was, really? Another city planet? Come on. It's just Coruscant Light. Come on, what are you doing, BioWare? And I've never had that opinion since. Oh, there it is. Okay, now what? Yeah, I agree. They did a good job with Coruscant in the Clone Wars. Depends on which canon, Shadow Machine. In some canon, there's nothing, like, it's all city. In some canon, there's a mountain. In some canon, there's an entire ocean and a frozen area, where Luke built a private Empire fortress thing. Sorry, guys, sorry.
Sorry, Houston, today. Sounds like he lost his last friend. That guy.
Can't stay to chat, Spidey. Too much to do. Can I get an autograph?
Looks like he's the new
got
kid.
8 out of 10 today.
This guy almost looks just like Spider-Man.
I guess it's that one. Ah! Is this what I think it is? Can I go in? No. Alright. I'm supposed to look at a reflection, not this. Alright, what am I looking at? Oh! Twin Towers. Yeah. They're not actually there. Huh. I'm a little surprised they did that.
Looking good, Spidey.
I thought this was the little cafe place that's in, like, all of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. Because it looks just like it. Interesting. Actually, no, that occurs to me. How could they possibly continue the story, Eshlo? I'm actually a little surprised they put that in. I mean, I know the Twin Towers, you know, that 9/11 happened in canon in Marvel. And of course, obviously, New York City, real life, blah, blah, blah. Anyone see, I actually linked it on Discord, France did what I consider to be a pretty awesome gesture on September 11th, just last week. Because as much as is made fun, France and the US has been cool basically forever, so you're awesome, France. Now, Germany... Data backup. One of those things that's the least important aspect of a project, right up until it becomes the most important. Yeah. I have them all, Aaron the boy. I have gotten all of them. This station helps us manage overflow data from all the other best stations. Okay.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data, but I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there, fast.
The Statue of Liberty,
The receiver's easy to find. Just have to get up there. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that.
Oh, oh God, this is super timed. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be awful with my camera.
What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
I was admittedly thinking more of, like, how incredibly essential France was to the formation of the United States.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
And, you know, the Revolutionary War. All that fun stuff. No hydration today. I've got to save some data. You know, I'd make fun of the servers just purging data, but I've worked with SQL databases before. And there are actual SQL databases that have these kind of purge commands if they get too full. And it can lead to some really bad issues with SQL databases just purging data. It's awful. Whoop, whoop, overshot, overshot. Hello. There it is.
Should be in view of the ESU server now.
You know, you joked, Xar. Some people think that one of the biggest reasons France helped the American Revolutionary War was because of Britain.
Initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
As in, screw Britain. I don't know how true that is, but, you know. Ooh, okay.
Let's see.
Oh! Oh! Okay, God, I'm reversed. So we'll do
Good.
that. That.
Let's see. Looks like I need to recalibrate. Looks good.
A little bit, Eshlau. A little bit.
It's working!
This is not how this works, by the way.
Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
I mean, I personally do think France is cool. You can make up whatever reasons you want for that. And I agree that there's many reasons why France has supported the States over the years. But, yeah, as soon as I take over the world, France, we're cool. In fact, here, I'll prove it. I'll make it official. France. Okay. I did that, I did that, I did that. Can't do that. Just France, though. No one else. Every other country in the world is going to be bombed into oblivion. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, we're cool with Japan. Japan's been cool basically ever since their... Oh, I can't remember the proper term for it. The economic revolution they had in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. Basically ever since. So yeah, we're cool with Japan. This station is kind of my answer to Oscorp's hopefully soon to be discontinued chemical weapons research. A dog that barks. Systemized counter-agents to some of the world's most dangerous chemical agents. Of course, doing that analysis requires us to keep samples of the agents here.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are...
Actually, you know what? So we're going to try a new theory today, okay? So we're going to chop off the local recording. Bye, YouTube!